The Labubu Doll, also known as the Singing Mermaid Doll, is one of the creepiest dolls in history. Many people are repulsed by the doll's appearance, with some claiming it looks like an upa, which is a type of Japanese doll that resembles an emaciated old person. The doll's face doesn't help matters either, as many who have seen it claim that it appears demonic. However, that's far from the scariest part of this horrifying doll. What makes this doll so scary is the rumors that swirl around it, claiming that those who own it eventually become possessed by a demon known as Labubu. Labubu is said to be the spirit of an octopus monster who lives in the sewers of Tokyo and feeds on human flesh. Some believe that Labubu can only possess someone if they are pure of heart, meaning that children are the most likely candidates. But Labubu is persistent and will wait until it finds a suitable host. It's rumored that Labubu uses its host as body to lure in unsuspecting victims so it can feed on their souls. And the scariest part is that once someone becomes a vessel for Labubu, they'll never be the same again. It's believed that the doll was originally created by a group of Japanese occultists who were trying to summon Labubu into the physical world. They made the doll out of the skin of a mermaid and used it as a focus for their ritual. But they didn't know what they were getting themselves into because summoning Labubu is no easy feat. In fact, it's said that only the most powerful demons can successfully summon Labubu. And when they do, they have to be very careful not to let Labubu get the upper hand. But these occultists weren't the only ones who wanted to summon Labubu. Over the years, many other people have tried to summon the octopus demon into the doll, each believing that they could control it or use it for their own nefarious purposes. But all of them have failed and have instead become vessels for Labubu themselves. Now, the doll is said to be cursed, and anyone who lays a hand on it risks becoming the next victim of the evil octopus demon. The Labubu Doll has a long and terrifying history. For centuries, it's been passed down from one unlucky owner to the next, bringing with it the curse of the octopus demon. Those who have owned the doll in the past have tried to destroy it, but no matter how many times they break it, it always comes back to life. That's because Labubu is immortal and cannot be destroyed. It's said that the only way to break the curse of the doll is to find its creator and convince them to perform a counter-ritual to banish Labubu back to the sewers where it came from. But that's easier said than done, since the doll has been around for hundreds of years. By now, the chances of finding the creator are slim to none. In recent years, the doll has made its way into the hands of a new owner. This person isn't aware of the doll's dark history and the curse that comes with it, but that doesn't mean they won't soon find out. As if the doll's creepy appearance wasn't enough, strange things have started happening around the house where it's kept. Unexplainable noises in the middle of the night, objects moving on their own, and even apparitions caught in photographs. All of these things point to one thing: Labubu is stirring. One day, the doll's new owner will become a vessel for Labubu. The demon will use their body to carry out its evil plans and bring chaos and destruction to those around them. But before that happens, there are some clues that indicate that Labubu is about to make its move. The first clue is unexplainable sounds in the middle of the night. Many people have reported hearing scratching, whispering, and otherworldly noises coming from the room where the doll is kept. These noises are usually only heard by those who are sensitive to the paranormal, but they serve as a warning to everyone else that something evil is stirring. Another clue is that objects seem to move on their own. Books fall off shelves, pictures come off the wall, and candles seem to light themselves. These occurrences are usually random and seemingly unexplainable, but they are all signs that Labubu is active. The most obvious sign that Labubu is stirring is the appearance of apparitions in photographs. People have taken pictures of the doll only to later develop them and find creepy faces lurking in the background. Sometimes the faces are distorted and demonic, while other times they appear to be the souls of people who have been trapped by Labubu. These apparitions are not only creepy, but they are also a warning that Labubu is about to make its move. When the demon feels like it's ready to possess a new host, it will begin to stir in the doll and make its presence felt. Once Labubu starts moving on its own, it is only a matter of time before it fully possesses its new host and begins its reign of terror. There are some ways to tell whether or not the doll is possessed by Labubu. If the doll is moving on its own and interacting with its surroundings, then it's likely that the demon has already taken over. However, there is one surefire way to know if Labubu is in the doll. If the doll's eyes start glowing red, then it's time to run. Once the doll's eyes turn red, it means that Labubu is ready to possess its new host, and there is no escape once that happens. To avoid any interaction with the doll, it's important to act quickly and flee the area immediately. There is no telling what the demon will do once it possesses its new host, so it's best to be safe and stay as far away as possible. If you suspect that the doll is possessed, then it's important to take action quickly. The longer you wait, the stronger Labubu will become, and the harder it will be to escape its clutches. Experts recommend taking the doll to a place of safety, such as a church or a temple, and then contacting a priest or other religious figure to perform an exorcism. However, this should only be done as a last resort, because the doll is incredibly powerful and the exorcism could go wrong. If the exorcism fails, then Labubu will be free to roam the earth and cause all sorts of havoc. So it's important to weigh the risks carefully before taking any action. It's believed that the only way to truly stop Labubu is to destroy the doll. But doing so is extremely dangerous, since the demon inside is incredibly powerful and will not go down without a fight. If you choose to destroy the doll, you must be prepared for anything. Labubu is known for possessing those who seek to destroy it, so it's important to have a strong will and a clear mind when carrying out the ritual. While it may be tempting to try and summon Labubu yourself, it's not worth the risk. The demon is too powerful and dangerous to mess with, and can easily trap your soul if you're not careful. It is best to admire the doll from afar and leave it alone rather than risk angering the evil entity within. After all, we don't know what kind of havoc Labubu would wreak if it were unleashed into the world. So it's probably best to keep the demon trapped inside the doll where it belongs. If you want to learn more about other potentially haunted objects, then check out our videos on the Dybbuk box or the haunted Mary Celeste. You might be surprised by what you find out.